we go see what actually pops off. For those of you who don't know, my name is HotFacts with Robert Reese, the official news channel of the gig economy. We doing a late night Uber Eats. So we did DoorDash all day. So we're doing Uber Eats right now. So we about to go ahead and drop this order off. One of my son's friends works the graveyard shift now at the place. So we're going ahead and get that stuff done. Go ahead and drop this off, and I'm about to turn this up. Let me go ahead and stop this. Let me hit pause on that and turn this up for the directions. Let's get this going on there. And yeah, I gave a copyright strike today, and I'm gonna give the explanation to you guys to let you guys know why I gave a copyright strike, and tell you guys what you need to look for when you're doing your content. All right, so if you're someone that's doing some content and you want to make sure that your content is good, some of the best things for you to do is this. Make sure that you put the people's channels in a description. Make sure you tag them in your videos so they get some recognition and things like that. Make sure you're just not being sneaky and sly. If you're gonna use, let's say, some music or some things like that, look at the license and see what it's used for. Now, if you're working on YouTube, you have some license that will say you can use this for, and it'll say for shorts, and it'll say for long stream videos, right? Which means that you can have it playing. Some say that the license is only available for shorts, meaning for 15 seconds to 60 seconds until they change that, right? You can get a copy. If you're doing like other stuff, it depends on who the person gave admin abilities to, meaning that if they're an editor, if they're things like that, but if they gave full admin responsibilities of the channel itself, then they can go ahead and hit you with a copyright strike itself. All right. So I gave a copyright strike today, and the reason being is, the reason why I gave a copyright strike to the person was this, and I'm gonna keep it way real. I'm not gonna lie about anything. There's someone that disrespects and thinks that YouTube and being miles away, you can say whatever you want to people and do things like that. You cannot do that at all. Call me all the bitches and fuck you and your family and all that stuff, you know, all that stuff. Then it came down to a time where recently the gentleman was on a live stream and they were like, yeah, strike Reese. And one person said, nah, I don't do all that. That's not what I do. I don't want my information to be put out there in case someone will try to dox me. So the gentleman who I strike said, fuck that, strike Reese first. So after that, that same gentleman went in to take my blueprint on how I do my channel. Now, there's nothing wrong with taking the blueprint because you want people to succeed. But when you take the blueprint and then on something that someone else does, like I did something that nobody else did in this community. And what happened was I have the content and I own it. And he tried to use the content that I have, not even the content, like he took actual things and put it on his own channel and did not give me the credit and kept it for his own. So the same person that hates me, who does all the stuff, did that. So what I did was, because he said I will strike Reese any chance I get, I went ahead and what I did was I went on his video that he made using my stuff, and I put CPRS, and that stands for copyright strike. CP for copy, R for right, S for strike. He responds with ABCD laughing out loud. So he's making a joke out of it. So what happened was he got the strike and he's mad. He joked about the strike and then he got the strike, and he don't understand. Like, I was like, why would he laugh and put ABCD when I put CPRS? I let him know ahead of time that he's gonna get a strike. So it was kind of weird. Let me go ahead and drop this order off. It's late night. Let me go ahead and drop this order off. I'll be right back. All right, so I'm back. What's up, Necro? Getting back. What's up, Necro? Necro, I gave Jaded driver a strike, and he's so upset. He's saying F Reese, do all this stuff. But hey, he talks about me bad. He talks about me real bad every day. And he went ahead, you know the cherry pick thing, right? The cherry pick thing. You know how I'm the person, me and my wife were the people that went ahead and made that happen. We put it out there. So all the things that's been going on, and he's been saying, I'm gonna go ahead and make Reese mad and do this and do that. And he's been copying my blueprint, which is not a bad thing. I like it that someone can see that something works and it is successful. You go ahead and do that. The main thing on what happened was, all while he's calling me bitch and you hoe and all this stuff, things you won't say to someone in their face. My man was on Flex's live and they were talking about copyrights and doxing people and all this other stuff. So what I did was, I was like, let me listen to this. And it got to the point to where Jaded was asking Flex, you know, why, he said, why don't you strike Reese? Well, he can't strike me because he deleted the videos that he has that I did my fair use on, and my fair use is inside my description on everything that I do because I'm an actual news channel. So I'm just bringing this stuff there. So Flex said, nah, I don't do all that. I don't do all that. I don't want my information out there in case, because people say that I will dox you, and that's never happened at one time in my whole life. I don't dox people at all. So Jaded said, no, you get a chance, you copyright Reese every chance you have after. So after he does that, he starts coming on to my channel and starts writing in, because I don't block anyone. You know, my channel is, everyone is free. You can go ahead and do what you want. I have a night bot and I have moderators that take care of my shit. My wife does most of the shit, but Jeff, my night bot, does all the rest of the shit. I got it all done. So he's been coming in, talking and laughing, trying to, you know, make me forget that that's what he said. So what he did was, he put up the cherry pick picture that I was able to go ahead and do and get. He did that, and when he did that, he tried to make it and seem like it was all his. He didn't put the video came from. He didn't tag me in and says the credit goes to HotFacts. He didn't do any of that. So he wanted people to see that I got this up there when he did not do any work, and he tried to take the credit for what I did. So when he did that, and he said, well, when you get a chance, you strike Reese any chance you get. So I was like, all right. So what I did was I left him a message on the actual video when he's using Cherry's picture, because that comes from me. I left a comment that said CPRS. Okay? It says CPRS. And he leaves me a comment on that same thing and puts ABCD and puts LOL. CPRS, I let him know that means CP for copy, R for write, S for strike. I put CPRS. He is an idiot, and you can tell when someone's not monetized because they don't know the acronyms. And he thought it was a joke, but I was letting him know that I'm going to copyright strike him for that video. He put ABCD and laughing out loud. So I went ahead and did the copyright strike on him. So he's so pissed and all this other stuff. But what I did was, how they accused me of being a doxer and all this other stuff, I gave him all of my information. So when I give someone all of my information, he has my address and everything else. Without going on a search, he has it. So if Flex or anyone else gets my address or anything, then that means that he doxed me and he gave it to them. So now Jaded Driver, I put him in a box all by himself, to where people have come at me like that, and I don't dox anyone. This is one of the main reasons why I tell people I don't dox anyone. I have information and I don't dox anyone. So I gave him all my information, and he can dox me. Now, if Flex says, oh, I got your info, Reese, I know where you live and all that other stuff, well, that information is already up on Facebook, because that's my business license and everything. That's where it's located at. But at the same time, if Flex and them don't know all that, they don't go and search me up like that. But if they say, oh, I know your address, everything, then that means that came from Jaded Driver himself, which means he is a doxer. So now he has to stay quiet, and they have to change how they speak, or go do it all in Discord, because now I'm gonna be having him as a doxer, on top of him not coming up with his own content. When I told him, you need to be original, do your own content. You don't take things and say it's yours and you did it all yourself. You don't do that. You give credit to the person that you got it from, so that when they see it, they'll let it go. None of that was on the video. It did not say video came from and put me in a highlight there in blue, hot facts with Robert Reese. None of that stuff was there. So while none of that stuff is there, he went ahead to say that I'm going to steal your content, not give you credit, and put it up like I'm the one that did this. No, if you want to go look at that content, I'm the only person that put that up. Nobody else is sharing that with me at all. The only person that shares that with me, and I'm going to take a page out of Bobby's book, is my wife. She does research and did the thing and things like that. We work as a team. And so there it is there. So Jaded Driver got hit with the strike. The video has been removed. I can actually go on here and show that the video has been removed. He got so mad. Oh, F Reese, he's this and that. You doxing MFer and all that other stuff. No. No, you striker. Yeah, I got people that use my music and they've been struck. And I tell people, I don't have to strike you, so someone else can, because they're on it also. So I do strike, and other people strike people for me. So yeah, Necro said Jaded is brand new. Yeah, so now, yeah. So, yeah, I strike because I put a lot of hard work into my content. I almost got 4,000 videos up. I put a lot of hard work into what I do. And he thought that you can call a grown man a bitch, a hoe, do all this stuff, make fun of his family and all that stuff, then copy his style, then say whenever you get a chance, strike him and all this other stuff. He don't remember the things he says. Then he comes over to my channel acting like I don't know. Then he goes to steal the picture and make a video of it without giving me the credit, which means that you tried to steal my content and use it without letting me know. All you gotta do is put my credit there, put me in the description. Image and video came from HotFacts with Robert Reese. He didn't do any of that, which means he tried to steal and use my content. And then he can get he's at the monetized stage. So while he's at the monetization stage, that means that I'm not going to get paid for what he is stealing from me. So while he don't understand business, you're not going to do that. That video will be removed. Now, when I do my stuff, I understand the license for what it says it's used for. I get in contact with the people and I put them inside of my descriptions and everything. And while I'm doing it live, I let people know. They don't understand how YouTube works and how all this stuff works. So he got that. Now, I did that also to let Flex know that, look, I can go back to some of your actual live streams now and do that to you, Flex. I told you I'm going to give you a chance because you're not giving me the recognition or the credit when you're using my material on your own live stream and you're using it and you chopped it up to put things together to make it seem like it's all original. He said, I've been in that live stream. You got that cherry live stream. It was possibly like 8 people. No. I'm the only one that has it up. That's why I'm the only channel. Yeah. Exactly, the Necro. I am the one that got the picture. Actually, my counterpart here got the thing and everything and all the other stuff. Yeah, he flipped it real fast. And then Cherry deleted it. So when he deleted it, it's gone forever, which means that I own the content. And that's what I was trying to get to Flex. When he went and deleted all those lounge videos and I have them all on my channel, I actually own that content now. So if he even tries to use any of the content that I own, I'm going to get his ass too. Now, I did this because he's Flex's #1 man also. And if you guys are going to operate dirty, then we're going to go by the books. You put my name in your description. It's a reference. Just like if you're doing a book report, you got to give your references. I got this from HotFacts. If you do that, I let it stay. If you don't do that, I got to give you a strike because I make money on YouTube. I'm monetized. My money that I get comes from the content that I put out there. So if you are infringing on my content so you can make money, that cuts me out of my own product. Now, if you give me the credit for it, I let it slide. Yeah. If you give me the credit, I let it slide. If you don't give me the credit for it, then that means you are stealing. You are doing something bad. And he tried to do something bad to me. And it backfired on him. He's so mad. Reese Striker. Ask Unstoppable Gears. Flex had several videos taken down that I went ahead and did. And these are over almost 2.5 years, three years. I've done all this stuff. So when they are saying, yeah, Reese will go ahead and flag you, I don't flag. If you put my credit there, everything is good. If not, I'm going to strike you. It's plain and simple. You got to work by the book. That's why when I do my videos on the lounge, I let them know I got this from the lounge. Mr. Flex, I say the names of the people in the video, and then I use fair use and commentate on everything. That's what I do. I give it to you the way you are supposed to. I don't just sit around and just do that nonsense. I go ahead and get it done. Now, whoever else don't like that, you don't like it. But, you know, he don't like it right now. And he said I Google blocked the reason. I undid him and did him again. Well, you can keep doing that 1,000 times until you learn how to properly do a reference check and a reference guide and putting it in your description. That's why you have it in your videos. He says, yeah, they don't like you are promoting them. Yeah, they don't like that I promote them. But see, now check this out. If they were doing good stuff, they would be happy with me promoting them. But since they do bad things, they don't like the promotion. But like they say, all promotion is good promotion. You know what I mean? So if they don't like that, that's not on me. Maybe you should be doing things right and not wrong. That's why I let them know. Use my clips with my music in it and see what happens. Don't give me credit. Well, music is different. It's going to get struck anyway. Use my stuff without speaking about me on your stream and saying that's where I got it from. And you also have to do this. You have to tell them this. This came from this part. I'm going to, just like what I do. All right. I'm going to let the whole thing play through and then we'll go ahead and comment. I'm going to give you a little bit, comment, and then let it play. You have to understand how to do the narration of what you are doing. If you don't do this, and I hope a lot of people are listening to this, this is why a lot of channels get hit before they are monetized. And they say, oh, my whole channel, like they take all my videos out. I can't use anything. I have to start brand new. Yeah, you just don't get on and just start doing stuff because that's not how it works. You got to understand the protocol. And if you don't understand the protocol, things will go south. And it works out like that for some of these people. It works out like that for some of these people. Got some pico de gallo here, some carne asada fries. Got my sauces here. And my wife likes to eat these the carrots and all that stuff. I don't eat these, but I get these for her just in case she wants to eat them. I always just get a bag. These are for her because she likes to eat these things. Got the limes. Got my forks. And let me show you the carne asada fries. Whoop. Take off the wrapper. Take off the paper. Take off the paper. First, you put it on the paper. The Aki way. Not the Aki way, but, you know, good. Carne asada fries. So, I'm going to just set these here. I'm working probably until 7 a.m. So, whatever orders do come in from now, it's 2:16 a.m. in California. I'm going to be working until like 7 a.m. Gonna be working late. These orders are gonna be far few in between, but when they do come, they're worth it and they make up for the time spent. Plus, I get paid Prop 22, so when I do get an order, it's gonna make it go up a little more. So, but yeah, I gave him a copyright strike, and the craziest thing about it is he still didn't understand when I put CPRS on his exact video, that stands for copyright strike. And I was like, how does he not get that? He says here what I was talking about. But I let him know before I did it. I let him know. I let him know before I did it. And he knows that. Because he put ABCD LOL. Now, I am all the way blocked from his channel on that. That video is taken down. That video is taken down. So I don't know what's going on with that, but I'm watching the lounge right now.
He didn't say nothing to you, bro.
I'm chilling. I'm just making jokes.
Oh, I gotta do this also. In that battle with with Torp and Cobra. Torp didn't understand the joke that Cobra was sending him about What's Eating Gilbert Grape. What's Eating Gilbert Grape was one of my favorite movies of all time. And when he said, he said he was Arnie. Arnie is an autistic guy, and that's Johnny Depp's little brother, Arnie, in What's Eating Gilbert Grape. So when he made the reference on, we got to get you down, Arnie goes up to the top of the water tower, and Gilbert, his brother, has to say, match in the gas tank, boom, boom. That makes Arnie, who is autistic, laugh to come down the water tower so that the whole city can be like he's safe. Torp didn't get any of that. Cobra, I fully understood, and Torp was an idiot because he did not know what the hell you were talking about. So that's another thing, but I thought that was tight. I'm listening to the lounge now to see what's going on. I saw that Roy hopped on there. I want to see what's going on, but yeah, Jaded driver got a strike, and for anyone else who thinks that they can play with me like that, it's all good. Much like Mighty Heidi, her video with Rideshare Lisa, and calling her all the names and accusing and having guys going over to attack the women and all that stuff. She deleted that video like almost 2 years ago. I covered it then, and I still have it, so I actually own that content also. I can bring it up whenever I want. It's my content. I own it. So it goes like that. It goes just like that. And whoever else don't like it, oh well. But if you are a channel and you're trying to grow, you got to understand, when they say organically building a channel means that you are doing things yourself. Necro says carrots are good. They used to be combined with the jalapenos. I use them with the fish also. Yes, that's exactly what I got. That's exactly what I got. The long peppers and the carrots with the onions. That's exactly what I got. Use them on the fish tacos and everything, Necro. You already know. You already know. But with people, when they talk about being organically built, it's about you being a content creator and you're using your content. You're filming your stuff. And then when you do use something, you know how to use it as fair use and give credit to the people who you got it from. That's all part of being a content creator. So whoever's not a real content creator will not feel like me. But I will not have anyone infringe on my content, because check this out. The reason why you tag someone in the video and let them know that, they're using it, it's for them to look at it and be like, okay, yeah, that's cool. You didn't do nothing wrong. That lets them know they can write you and say, hey man, you know what? I didn't like the way that was. Please take that video down. That's not what my content is used for. Please take the video down. That's why you tag the people, so they can know what's going on with their own content. If you don't do that, you're going to be in trouble. Now, there's people that use my content to make jokes and things like that. I don't get mad at that, because making jokes and doing things like that, there's nothing wrong with that. But because you're saying, look at Reese, look at HotFacts, you're doing these things, and that's promoting my channel also. I have no issue with that. But when you take my things and there's no mention of me at all, when it's mine and I am the person that owns it, then Houston, we have a problem. Now, I could have did the 7-day thing, have him take it down, but I did the immediately, because he's called me bitches and hoes and you pussy, and I can't wait till I see you. I'll fuck you up and F your family. He's been doing all this stuff with Flex and all them. So he had to get hit for stealing my content, infringing on it, and using all that bad stuff about me and made up bullshit. That's what he got. Now, him taking my style with the animals and putting them in your videos, wildlife, doing things like that, adding humor into your shorts and things like that, that's all fine. I like that, because that means growth. His next part of growth is going into the businesses like I do. Like right now, let me go ahead and check. I think I have it on this phone, not this one. I have to go ahead and upload a few videos I did today, shorts that I did today. Let me see. Let me do this. I don't think I uploaded it yet. Yeah, I did not upload them yet, but I did a thing for Tommy's Burgers. I did a little promo thing for Tommy's Burgers for their special today. They have a special going on. So I did that. I'm going to throw that one up. And also, NBC, we have terrible winds going on right now because the weather changed. I got there right after they start shutting down, but I was able to speak to the crew. I got them on camera, and I'll be putting up that short also. So I'll be putting those are on this phone because my video editor I use on this phone, not on this one here. So they're all on this phone. So I'll have those up for tomorrow, or I guess today. I'll put both those things up. At Tommy's Burgers, people, right now for $3.49, you get the all beef chili cheese dog with everything on it: pickles, mustard, onions, tomatoes. If you don't, I get mine with just the chili, with just the chili and the onions, no cheese on it. And you also get the double chili burger, okay, for $3.49. So I got 2 double chili burgers and 2 of the chili dogs for me and my wife to go ahead and knock those back. Now, they don't put those up on the chili on the Tommy's actual app. They only put the specials up on Instagram and Facebook. So if you don't head over there and subscribe to Tommy's world famous chili hamburgers, you will not get those. But luckily for them, I went ahead and let the people know what it's all about, and it's going on until Monday, and I'll have those videos up in maybe a couple hours. So got that going on. So Jaded Driver, your next thing to do is start doing things like that I do with the businesses. Okay. They gave me the okay to take my thing in there and film and do it and do all that stuff. I walked in, got the scene, did all that stuff. I did all that. So they allowed me to go ahead and do it. I talked to them first to make sure it's a-okay. That's how you conduct your business. Now that video there is fully mine, okay, in association with Tommy's world famous chilies and hamburgers. I also did the grand opening here for Raising Cane's in Moreno Valley. I did the grand opening. I spoke to them. They allowed me to go in there and shoot film and interview their customers while they were ordering. I do things like that to create my own content. Okay? To create my own content. You want to make sure you're doing that if you're brand new. Don't just try to go look at, well, what can I go ahead and steal? What can I go ahead and do this and that, take them out and do all this other stuff? You don't do it like that, because I'll tell you why. If you know about Grindface TV, Grindface TV is a very, very, very popular social media outlet channel. They use a lot of people's content and they put the Grindface tag on it and say it's theirs. Now, I did a video, and on Instagram, the video did 2.5 million views on Instagram, right? So they took the video from Instagram and they put it up with Grindface themselves and said that it was theirs. It's a video of it over here on YouTube. The video didn't do that great. It got like 10,000 views. It got 2.5 million on Instagram. Okay. It's about someone took an Astro van, a Chevy Astro van, and they made it into a truck. So that video is hilarious. I filmed it, walked up on it. I did all that. So my cousin let me know. He said, my family name is Robbie. They said, Robbie made Grindface, y'all. He shared the link. I go look at the link. They give me no credit or anything. So what I did was I went to that video and I left my comment. I said, thank you, Grindface TV, for taking my content without giving me permission. This is my video. And they got another 4 million views off of it. So I got 2.5 and they stole it and got 4 million off of it, and they were making money on it. So I left a comment on there, and when they saw my comment, they took the video down. because they tried to steal my content. I don't care who you are. Don't use my content and not give me the credit. Now, they got their 5 million views off of it. You know, it was like 4.8 million views, just about 5 million views. They got their views off of it. They got paid off of that, but they had to shut that thing down because they stole my content. Grindface TV stole my content. It is no longer on their channel. Now check this out. If they would have put me inside the description on Instagram, a lot of those people would have came to my Instagram to look at it, and my 2.5 million views may have jumped up to 4 million views, and I would have got paid the extra off of that, but they took my money away from me on that. I don't let that happen. That's copyright infringement. Pedro DoorDash Santiago and Hannibal Was Hungry got hit with that by stealing content from TikTok and bringing it over to YouTube without giving the recognition and all that. Those creators found out, hit them with the strikes, and Google AdSense suspended both of them for 90 days. You just don't go and do those things. People put the time and the effort. I can be at the right place at the right time and shoot film because I am there. That's my content. You are not there. You're in another state. You're in all this and all that other stuff. It's my commentary and all that other stuff. That's why I put watermarks, my HotFacts logo. I put watermarks in my videos. And I do the occupancy. I put it so that it's still going to show over, but you can still show so that they see that it's mine. And my logo, I do it large over the whole video so you see the logo there. I do that also. You create those watermarks so that people know the authentic came from here. Now, if they use the video and you see the watermark there, but then you look at the description, you will see Hot Facts with Robert Reese in blue, and they normally say go check the channel out. That's how you are letting people know, and I have no problem with that at all. I have a problem with people really infringing on your hard work. So hopefully this is a lesson for the Jaded driver as he tries to get fully monetized on his channel, that you don't do these things again. Now, once he's fully monetized, he'll be a-okay. Now, what I did with the Jaded driver is I remixed one of his videos, a remix. Unless you put no remixing at all or any of that, no one can remix it and use it. I remixed his video with someone on a scooter riding in traffic, dipping through the streets in Kentucky or something, wherever he is. I didn't screen record what he did. I remixed his video. He doesn't understand the two. I have the remixing available for that same cherry pick video. All he had to do was remix it, do a collab side by side, or use on a collab and you want to use the video, it lets you do like 10 seconds only. He could have done that, but he doesn't know the options on what to use. So that was his bad for not understanding how to use YouTube. You cannot be negligent and then get mad because you're an idiot on how to use the platform that you're on. Much like the DoorDash revolution. He doesn't understand how to use YouTube itself. He just found out that you can put it to slow-mo and all that stuff. And he thinks you have to go out of YouTube and do it behind the scenes when you can do it like on your device, right when you're doing your live. He doesn't understand how to use StreamYard. So I was trying to show him so he doesn't have these issues. Now he's having them. And because he's having them, he says that I tried to sabotage his channel, which is another thing. I want to get into the DoorDash revolution thing too. He's been bringing up videos saying that, check out the video here, reset this, reset that. And he said that someone helped me sabotage his own shit. I got the video and I put it up in my community post that everyone can see the DoorDash revolution was there. So, and Real Talk with Roy was on there too. So if he gave me military information on how to sabotage your channel, you said I'm military also, and you guys were like, oh, and you did all that with him. That means that you never said nothing to him while we were live, and you're saying it 2 years later. But I put the video up, and what I could do right now is play you get upset with all that and speak to Nitro Freak about the whole situation. But I put the whole video up in my community post. I went live earlier and we had communication problems and stuff, so I deleted the whole. I had to do 3 lives for one, so I just deleted it. But the post is still up there. I could do it now, but I want to see what Jaded Driver is going to be saying on Mr. Flex. That is the only thing. Let me go ahead and reply to this comment right here. That's that there. Let me do this now. I want to get in to see.
You, bro.
I'm chilling.
I know what Jaded Driver hops in. I want to see when he hops in and if he talks about this live. And we will listen to it. Now, people, this is all on Mr. Flex, Mr._Flex. You go ahead and check that channel out. They're all over Hollywood Gig News. Okay, Jaded hops in now. Let me see what he says.
Yeah, put it back up. That was actually kind of cool. We were talking about it earlier.
Skylines, Supras, the WR, what is it, WRZ?
Fuck
Let's
you,
see
Roy.
what happens.
Get up here, Roy. Goddammit. Hey, how'd Roy get a wrench?
I know he said earlier, Reese is striker and all that. That's why I had to make this video. But I just want to see if he said anything else. And people, I'm going to tell you this. The biggest way to kill your own channel is to come in doing things wrong that's not right. That's the biggest way to kill your own channel.
Roy, when you unbanned you.
So be careful.
I'm trying to find this
I
spot.
don't know.
A
Roy's
cat.
been weird.
What is that? Yeah, Roy's got fucking OC
Let me see.
that he's gonna turn you. I mean, that's fucking stupid. And Dylan, I heard.
Yeah, he is. He says he's all Trump.
Oh, you can fucking have.
But people are proud of their
Let me
heritage.
skip.
Still don't like that. Oh yeah, yeah. What am I gonna do now that you don't like me? Fuck, I
Of course,
don't
I
know.
don't hate you.
And there's for him.
Who, Marcus?
Yeah, Marcus, like
Let me see.
Flex told you, Flex told you about stack of fucking shit, bro. You gonna lie in his
A lot of people, just for saying a name. Now, when that dude Josh was threatening that shit about you,
I don't think he's going to talk about it anymore after.
because that wasn't your content, Reese. That was Cherry fucking.
Oh, here it is. I knew it.
Kiss his ass, you fucking idiot.
Here we go.
I'm telling you, that's why Reese did. That did. I didn't get you, but I've literally got it where Cherry's sitting there laughing, and him and Hector.
All right,
to your
so-
brother fucking Cherry that you don't even fucking know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But Cherry gets them to.
Okay.
Comes in. First person they should say hi to is Jack.
All right, so let me go ahead and say this. Cherry did not tell me to copyright strike Jaded Driver at all. My explanation is, people, that he's been calling me a bitch and every bad name in the world for no reason. Also, he said you strike Reese whenever you get a chance. Strike him. He asked Flex to do it. He said no. He said strike Reese, and then he laughed. Then I don't have no problem with him using my blueprint. No problem with that at all. Be successful because it works. The thing is, he went to go get something that I own to use it and use it for himself. And he is saying that someone else told me to do it. When he said strike Reese whenever you get a chance, that was his downfall. Because when he used my content without giving me credit in the description so it looks like it's his, that's copyright infringement. No one has to tell me how to run my books. So let's listen to this now to see what he has to say.
I know that.
Anywho,
How does it feel, Marcus? How does it feel now being called a fucking liar, bro? On top of that.
Well, here's all you need to know about Cherry. Look at that. Red said his name about
Listen to
almost a year
this.
and a half, 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? She has called hell for that for 2 years from a lot of people, just for saying a name.
Let's listen to
Now,
this.
when that dude Josh was threatening that shit,
I'm
about
coming
me,
up soon.
Not only did he say it, they put it up on the screen. Cherry's winding him up. I don't think Josh understands this shit. That
Damien
Cherry's
said
gonna
it
get
was
him at.
you.
Who?
Josh is a fucking half a
Damien.
fucking retard, bro. He's a fucking half a retard. Fucking doing shit like that. How did you like that phone call, Josh, from a detective? You might get another.
Okay, now you hear them saying, how'd you like that phone call from a detective? They're calling the police on people and harassing people for no reason. Who does that? Who calls the police and the FBI to harass people? No one does that. No one does that. That's why you get the copyright strikes for infringing. Let's keep going.
A fucking phone call, you dumb fucking shit.
Cherry's don't get him in shit doing that. I mean, that's what I'm saying. But Cherry's like, he does that. He like same with that other little freak.
Freaky to your buddy fucking Cherry that you don't even fucking know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But Cherry gets them to do it.
Let's keep going.
He pats them on the head, but he gets in other trouble because you see how he backs off from that, like if that other stuff with that other dumbass. He was like, "Oh, I didn't get you to do that, did I? I didn't get you." But I've literally got it where Cherry's sitting there laughing, and him and Hector both just kissing his ass for doing it. And Cherry's like, like that Josh. Josh is doing all the work.
You are from a different country, Emirian Etim Al Khan. I don't know what country you are from. If you can understand English, right now we're talking about copyright infringement. Maybe put the caption on and subtitles so you can get it in English. He says, what's the problem? Okay. The problem is people stealing your content and not giving you the credit in their description or anything, and they're using it to say that it's theirs when they did not get it themselves. And when someone does that to you, and then that same person is disrespecting you as a man, calling you pussies, bitch, F your family and all that stuff, and then say that they'll strike you whenever they get a chance, when they infringe on your work, they got to get that strike because they don't fully understand.
He's going to be the one that gets in trouble for it. Then Cherry's going to sit back and be like, but Cherry, Jesus Christ, everybody sees it, buddy. It's a video.
Let's see what happens here.
Reese, you're a fucking moron too. I mean, Cherry has fucked you every which way and said all kinds of shit about you, and you still kiss his ass, you fucking idiot. I'm telling you, that's what Reese did, right? Because think about it, he didn't do it before that. He did that thinking I was going to do that. But Reese, you ain't got to do that for $260. An attorney can do that. And they don't give my address, it gives their address. So when you get from Team YouTube, that is when you falsely strike somebody, because that wasn't your content, Reese. That was Cherry fucking up, and you screenshot like 5 other different people did. So fuck you, Reese.
Okay. So now.
Yeah, I've seen that pic.
Now he says that comes from Team YouTube, right? No, that comes from HotFacts. That comes from me. Okay. How come he's saying when Team YouTube gets a whiff of it, right? Well, here's the thing. When you submit that copyright strike, YouTube goes through, because what I hit is I tell them to look for, I tell YouTube, I gotta go to Jack in the Box right here for this delivery order. I gotta put all this stuff back in my bag because I can't eat right now. I put to look for other copies of it. No copies were found is what it says when YouTube sends you the thing. No copies were found anywhere else except my copy. I own it. It's mine. That's what they do. I own the content. So if someone has a video up and YouTube cannot find it at all, that video has been deleted. Okay? That video has been deleted from YouTube, and I have all the rights. Now, it's mine. So he's upset that I did that, and he says when Team YouTube finds out, Team YouTube already checked, and I own the content. That's how it works.
Sure.
Jack in the Box is right here. Look.
Channels.
No, not yet. I mean,
Jack in the Box is right
there.
there.
Attorney, it's $260, but the attorney's on the other side of Cincinnati. But you got to get a copyright attorney. But I mean, it's 260. And you don't have to give your address. You don't have to give none of your information. It goes from the.
Okay, so he wants to go ahead and do a copyright. He wants to have a copyright attorney. Dude's an idiot. He wants to have a copyright attorney look into what I did to him. What you did was infringe on my content, and it's mine, and it's there on YouTube. Okay, so that's what it. I mean, it's there. I own it. Give me one quick sec. One of my son's friends is working here.
Thank you for choosing Jack.
I gotta go to Elder. My fault, Adrian. I gotta go to the. Oh, and I'm boxed in. Damn it. All right, so no, I gotta go to Elder. My fault, G. I gotta go to the other one.
All good, all good.
All right. So people, I'm stuck in this drive-through with these cars because there was a car behind me, and I'm stuck in this drive-through. So I gotta wait for these cars to get their food before I go. But luckily, I'm in California, and Proposition 22 is paying me for all of this. So that sucks there. So Jaded's upset. He's trying to get a lawyer. It costs $269 to do the copyright thing and all this other stuff. On YouTube, when you put things on YouTube, YouTube owns it. YouTube has it all. And YouTube has me as the owner of the material. It's mine. Jaded Driver would have to prove that that's not my content. He has to go get in contact with Cherry to have Cherry work with him, to have Cherry go back and find whatever it was that went down that he deleted to say that here it is. But then he has to give that authority to the Jaded Driver, which he does not have. I own it outright.
Attorney, I don't have to give one thing of mine. He files it for me, and I'm done. Plus, he can counter it because Reese falsely claimed that. Plus, that was fair use. The picture is edited, so Reese is fucked.
There is no fair use. The picture, there is. Look, here's what you got to do with fair use. When you're doing fair use, okay? Let me go ahead and just go through this here. All right. I'll go through fair use right now. Okay. Let me go to one of my videos here. Actually, I'm on the description of my channel. Section 107 of the Copyright Act provides the statutory framework for determining whether something is a fair use and identifies certain types of uses, okay, such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research as examples of activities that may qualify as fair use. I have that on my channel. I'm a news channel. That's what I do. So putting a picture up does not go under criticism, because you have to be doing a video to comment and break down what your criticism is about the actual video. Comment on it yourself in the video. News reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. So what he did was just put a picture up and play some music in the background. That's not changing anything from what it is. The video I have of, if I type up, always cherry pick on any search engine, instantly his video is there, and it's mine. Now listen to what my video is. I'm commenting on the picture and everything. Hot facts with Robert Reese, people. Got another one. The most despicable person that talks about everyone, keeps putting me up in shorts, keeps doing all this stuff, this other weird stuff. He says no one will ever find my face, no one knows how I look, and everything else like that. All I'm saying is this: here is bystander number one, always cherry pick. This is him. He gets on there and talks and uses everybody else's face. But people, let's put a face to the voice. And for all of you who thought what he may look like, He looks like every single thing that we all thought. A disgusting person who looks like he does evil things to people, and he has no care in life. Look at him. Look at this dude. Well, here's your face, man, dude. Quit trying to hide yourself. We see who you are now. Don't. Okay. So as you see, my video under fair use.
Hi, we're Visible. We offer
Let me get past this ad.
with no hidden fees for just $25 a month on Verizon's 5G network.
That was fair use.
My video is under fair use. First of all, let's go back to my channel. Let's just go back. Let me click on here. What I did was criticism. I criticized him for all the stuff that he said. Okay, he was criticized. Ooh, no. Let me do this. Let me take this off of here. Hold on, give me one quick sec. I accidentally hit my tap. Let me go to Elder and do this delivery. But let me do this. Let me go to Bluetooth real quick. Let me take it off of. Let's just come here. So it's there. All right. So what I did was, okay, I criticized Cherry for saying that no one will ever find your face and the bad things that he actually does. I made comment. This was news reporting on him, and I taught people what was going on with him. I did 4 of the things under the Fair Use Act. If you just go and just put up a picture, that's not fair use, G. You have to be commentating and putting it into your own and making it into your own. Now, the work is all on you, Jaded.
Harry got you into there, Ritzy Cup.
Now, when they were saying, oh, all this suing people and all this stuff is wrong and no one should be spending time doing that, he actually went ahead to look at a copyrights attorney so that he can go ahead 269, and so that that person can go ahead and get in contact with me and do everything else. They got to get in contact with YouTube. The lawyer is gonna ask him, well, what proof do you have? He has no proof for a lawyer, so he looks like an idiot. Jaded driver, you look like an idiot. Let's break this down legally. You have no proof. You say that there's 8 other people. Well, bring up the 8 other people that published it. If those 8 people right now publish it, they can't, because I own it. I'll take it down. I own it. I own it. I published it. I got it. I own it, and I publish it. It's mine. Jaded driver, you don't know what you're talking about. Now, you have my information. Now let's see if Flex and all of them get my information, because now you are on the hot seat as you are now a real potential doxer. That video has been removed. If you care about that video so much, go fight for it to get it put back. Now, I can go on YouTube right now and retract the takedown, and they can put it back up. But why would I retract something that you're trying to steal from me to make it into yours? It don't work like that. You're assed out.
What the fuck are you doing now? You don't have to give your address. You don't have to give none of your information. It goes from the attorney. I don't have to give bucks, but the attorney's on the other side.
I've seen that picture.
No, not yet. I mean, I talked to an attorney. It's $260.
You heard Thunder say I sold on a few channels. No, you haven't. And if you did, it came from mom. And if I allowed them to have it up, I allowed them to have it up. Red Bull Jack says what? Let me see. Red Bull Jack, I can't read that right now. Let me get to this Jack in the Box. 2 a.m. I'm almost there. Let me get to this Jack in the Box. Read it for you. And I'll read that.
Other side of Cincinnati, but you got to get a copyright attorney. But I mean, it's 260, and you don't have to give your address. You don't have to give none of your information. It goes from the attorney. I don't have to give one thing until he files it for me, and I'm done. Plus, he can counter it because Reese falsely claimed that. Plus, that was fair use. The picture is edited, so Reese is fucked. See what Cherry got you into there, Reese Cup?
Here's what people got to understand. That under YouTube, I can go under the YouTube guidelines right now when putting a short up, and it's going to ask you, is it altering the content and making it seem like it's something else? You have to hit that button. If you don't hit that button, there you go there also. You guys don't understand how this stuff works. I can make a short right now, and it's gonna ask me, is it altered? Okay, is it altered? You know what? I'm gonna put it like this. I gotta go here and Bluetooth it to this phone. I can make a short right now. And it's gonna ask me, is it altered? Did you make something? Did you change someone? Did you make it seem like they're doing something else? Did you make fun of someone? It has it there. So he just uploads shorts. He don't even understand what you got to click and everything. And even if he does do that, if he puts he altered it, he has to then put me in the description as where he got it from. And he never used me as a reference. So therefore, he is stealing my content. He has no idea how this works. Once, and then on his live stream with Flex, he said, strike Reese whenever you get a chance. Strike him first. He said all that after calling me pussies and bitches and all that stuff, then tries to steal my content. So while trying to steal my content, he first of all, he got caught up in a frenzy of not knowing what the fuck to do, and then it caught him. I'm at a red light. Let me see. Red light challenge. So what really happened? I don't care about a spin. It just sounds like you have the oldest upload of someone else's shit, giving you the bogus YouTube ownership over it to then strike people with it. That is definitely not what it is. It's not the oldest content. It is the only content of Always Cherry Pick that shows his face. I'm the only person that has it. I broke the story. I put it out there. Nobody else has it but me. Cherry gives me recognition for it. Cherry does not have that up anymore. He deleted it because I showed that. There's nothing else up there except what I own. So what Jaded tried to do is say, well, Reese has it and I hate Cherry. I'm going to use that. Give me one quick sec.
Hi, welcome to Jack. Would you like to try our new buttery smash jack burger today?
Nope, picking up the Uber Eats for JJS.
Alright, let's go for it.
Thank you. We have drinks, one large Sprite and some fries. Picking this one up. I own the content. It's my content. I own it. Yeah. I understand intellectual property bullshit, and let me show it. I understand intellectual property bullshit, and I openly disregard it all, because fuck it. If I'm going to steal your shit, I'm going to steal it, but I also don't monetize anything. Okay, that's a good point. I don't know about you guys, but I open the door and I look for all the loose change down there. You make extra money from all the loose change. I get that. You don't monetize anything. I get that. That is a good point, Red Bull Jack. But if you're going to steal something from someone, at least give them the recognition inside the description so that the person sees what they're doing, to see if it's done right or if they're doing some bullshit and their name is attached. I get that, Red Bull Jack. Now, all Jaded Driver had to do, Red Bull Jack, all he had to do was say, put in the description, image came from Hot Facts with Robert Reese, and put my tag in this video. Fair enough. He didn't do it because he tried to steal it. It's the principle. And he's so upset because he wants to talk about Cherry so bad that he can say, everyone, go look at Cherry's picture. Look at it on my page. It's up there. He can't do it. In order to see that shit, you got to come to Hot Facts. And I actually gave description. I went over full out fair use thing on that. I did that. He did not do it. Okay? So it's all good. Jaded Driver has to go back to business school and thank you. So Jaded Driver has to go back to business school. Let me verify this right here. He's got to go back to business school. Now, he actually went out to look for a lawyer. And it cost it cost $260 so he can put Cherry's picture back up. It's going to backfire because the lawyer's going to be like, yeah, we lose at this right here. Like, there's no way in the world. We actually lose. He has the proof that it's his and everything. You have to prove that whatever you're saying. And if you can't prove that, I'll be fighting for you. So Jaded has to spend he says it costs $260. He ain't spend $260 on something that he tried to put up for free. He tried to make money on something. Okay? Let me go to this light. He tried to make money on something that he stole. That's called infringement. Okay? That's called infringement. That's copyright infringement. You cannot do that, Jaded Driver. You can't be a musician and you know, like, you suck, and what happens is you want to go ahead and say, well, yeah, I like that sound, I'm gonna use that for myself, I'm gonna take that shit and I'm gonna tell people it's all mine. You can't do that. That's just like the people in the DVD era when they were taking DVDs and copying them and selling them. It's just like people that were selling them the mixed CDs and stuff, walking up the street, and they get caught by the people that own this shit and they get beat the fuck up for it. There's certain things you cannot do. You cannot do that, Jaded Driver. You cannot do that. You don't steal my content, not give me credit at all. That's why I have the fair use in everything that I do. I'm a news channel and I follow all the guidelines of it. Let's see, 12176. I'm right here. This should be the street. These apartments right here. I am the person, okay, that has it. And you're not gonna go and take my shit and not give me credit for what's mine. It don't work like that, Jaded Driver. So let's see you spend $260 on something that you didn't even gain or earn 1 penny on. That's some of the dumbest shit I've ever heard. And if you actually do that, we'll see how stupid you really are. 12196. Let me see. 12176. I'll be right back. This is gonna go out really quick. It'll go out for a little bit. I gotta walk up to this place. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I'm back. He forgot to put his apartment number on. He came outside. He looks just like my nephew Elijah. Like I said, you look like my nephew, man. He started laughing. Says I don't care about all this legalizing IP crap. Just curious if at the base level, if you're technically the holder of something they want to use and monetize, and you're spanking them with it. Because I'm not hating the player. It's the game that's bullshit. So if you're just spanking people who trash you with something that you technically possess that they want, well then that's just amusing. Well, they're trying to take something to make hey, Red Pool Jack. You know what, Red Pool Jack? It's been a minute. It's been a minute since you chopped it up with me. I like the comments like this, Red Pool Jack. I like these because it's a bit of everything. It's actually a bit of everything. If someone, all right, if someone trashes you, talks about your family, calls you all the names that you'll never say to a man in front of their face, say that they want to do this to you, say that I'll strike them whenever I get a chance, do it to him first and do all that, then they actually go to your own channel, take something that's yours, try to use it to get paid and monetize for their own gain on someone else that they hate, and they're gonna try to use me for it. You cannot do that. We call that you ain't trying to work. You better go do your own work if you want to go get paid. I'm not a mow and landscape the whole property. You come up at the end and blow the leaves and then you say you did all the work. That's not what happens. That's not happening here. That's not happening here at all. That will never happen here. We don't work like that. We don't work like that. And also, when you go ahead and do that copyright on them on YouTube, okay, here's what you got to do. You have to put your video where it came from there. They have it there. You have to put your URL for your video where it came from. They go back and match it. Once they match it, they have it there. I also hit look for other copies out there. So if anybody else has it, their copies would have been removed also. He was the only one. So when he says there's 8 other people out there that have it, and I've seen it, what Thunder said too, you're lying. Because they check for copies of it. And there's no copies except for the one that's up there. So it is what it is. I have it. It's traced back to my URL, and there's no copies of it anywhere. There's no copies of that on YouTube except for me. I'm the only person that has it. Now that's what they're so upset about. So Reese owns the copy of Cherry's face. Yes, I own Cherry's face. Cherry's face is mine. Red Pool Jack says, let me stop at this day. Hey, Red Pool, you own one right now. I like the comments coming in. Let me stop at this stop sign really quick. I'm at a stop sign. Because, oh, I get it. He's crying over the result. I'm just asking if that's what it is. Yeah. He's crying over the result because, exactly, crying over the result. All right, you know how Eli, all right, let's use Eli, right? Eli has struck a lot of channels and taken them down, right? He took Tammy's thing down for impersonation, right? Eli did that, right? He's also has taken people's channels down for using his stuff. Now there's so many videos out there, he ain't got that much time to take down everything. There ain't no way in the world he's got that much time. But does have time for, he has taken down, okay? Because he goes and shows where it came from and everything. People get at Eli because he actually does that. Is he wrong for it? No, because he can. He has the right to. What they are mad at is that like, dang, really knows what he's doing. Yeah, I got almost 4,000 videos up, man. My videos that I use, I make sure that when I'm making the video, when I'm doing a live stream, when I'm doing a short, I make sure to describe what's going on. I'm letting people know, so I cover all the aspects of fair use when I'm using it, and I also have that inside the description on everything that I put out. So when I'm using it, it's fair use because I'm using it as news, teaching, criticism, and research. And that's what I put out there. Whoever else don't like that, they have to understand how to. This is what they don't like about Reese. I know how to create, okay, develop, produce, and do the reference guide to what I got to do. I've been hit in the past with take this video down. Like, there's a motivational channel out there, right? And they didn't like me using their motivational videos before I start my live stream. They gave me the opportunity to write them and let them know why I was using it. And when I told them I'm using it for business because of what's going on, with the economic change going on, and I'm telling people about what's going on and to stay motivated and don't give up because it's going to get tough, they then allowed me and they gave the okay. So they never did that to me ever again. These people, if someone does that to them, what are they going to say? Well, I'm just doing it to fuck with this person. That's not what it's all about. You have to be able to give and articulate exactly why you were using the content to the owner. And Jaded Driver never did that. He just took my shit to say, I'm going to do it and take it as mine so I get paid. You're not going to get paid off of my work. Or my wife's work. You are not getting paid off of that. At all. I will not let you get paid off of that. At all. At all. You're not getting paid off of it. If you try to make some pennies off of it, nigga, that shit's gonna be split with me. That's just the way it is. Let me go this way. I gotta get gas. I'll go straight. I gotta put some gas in here. There goes an owl. There goes an owl. Flew right on across. There it is. Oh, it's going right to that tree. I should hear a hoo 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 hoo. I'm gonna go park right there. There goes an owl. Looking for these mice. This place is full of mice. I'm about to read that comment, Red Pool, once I get inside the complex here and I can park. I still gotta eat my carne asada fries. I still gotta eat those. I'm about to read that comment right now. And people, don't be trying to read comments like that when you're driving. You go crash. That's freaking crazy. I'm gonna be out for another few hours. The owl damn near flew right at, like if I would have hit the screen to switch, you guys wouldn't even seen it. Like, he's dark, and you know it's an owl when you see the round wings. The wings are rounded at the ends of them. That's how you know it's an owl. And it just glides. Like, you don't, and even when it flaps its wings, you don't hear shit. You don't hear shit when it flies. And it came in right into this bush. This tree right over here. Let me see. He came right into this tree right over here. I saw it. If I can, he came in right into this tree right here. Let me see if I can see a dark spot up there. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here he is. He's right here. He's right here. I found him. He's right here. Watch this. He's right fucking here. Okay, there is a branch. Damn. He's fucking right there. Right there. There he is there. That's the owl on the perch. I told you I saw the owl. And I knew the tree. He is right there. Now watch this. I'm about to park this. Let me do this real quick. Let me zoom out. I'm about to walk right up under him. Look, I was driving on the street, and I told you I spotted him. He came right across. I'm about to go right now. Did I crack my phone again? Nope. It's a big boy. There he is. There's the owl. I saw him full of. I ain't gonna scare him and make him fly, but he's up there on his perch, staring right at me. Woo! 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 He looking right at me. I see you. I'm gonna leave you alone. I'm gonna go ahead and leave you alone. All right, that's where he was there. People, look, I was driving. I'm an animal lover, so he was right there. Let's go ahead and get back in the vehicle. Let me go ahead and get this right. A lot of you guys don't know that I went to school for zoology. Well, I went to school first for marine biology, and I was like, that takes way too much school. Then I switched it to zoology, and I was like, that's still way too much school. So then I switched mine over to kinesiology, because obviously I'm an athlete, and injuries and things like that, and you can help your family out and all that other stuff. So it worked out there. My nephew actually does what I do also. He does what I do also, but that's a now. Yeah, that's not, look, and that might have been a female. That might have been a female there. It might have been a female. So we get those owls here, and you know what's crazy? I could actually, if I go put gas in the car right now, I'll take you to Coyote Central. The coyotes are just out, and you can talk to them. You like you can make the sounds, the yeet 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 yeet, and all that other shit. You can make them sounds. We got skunks and everything, but we have gray foxes. We have gray foxes up across the freeway there, and they come out at this time of the night. There's a lot of rabbits here. This parking lot is full of rabbits, and I have a video where I feed the there's a mouse. Like, I'm actually parked where the mouse is. I'll pour Fritos out. The mouse, he comes out. It's like he knows who I am. It's like he's like Ben. He's like my Michael Jackson Ben. I'll put chips and stuff, and then he comes out and grabs them and just eats them right in front of me. I made a video about it too. It's on my wild animals and counter video. Oh yeah, red fox. We have maybe, you'll see a red fox. Rare. It's rare you'll see a red fox. You'll see the gray foxes out at night, and the coyotes. The coyotes are the main dog here, and then we have donkeys, we have wild donkeys, we have deer, we got bobcats. The motherfucking bobcats, G. Ooh, you ever seen a bobcat? Like, you know how regular cats fluff that tail up? You know, a bobcat ain't got no tail, but their hairs on them make them look bigger, and motherfucking bobcat will scare the shit out of you. I'm just saying, don't fuck with no bobcat. Hopefully I don't get enough of order for a little bit so I can actually eat this food. Red Pull Jack, I got some open this up. I got some carne asada fries with all my sauces and stuff. So I'm about to get down on that. I wasn't able to eat. I got that Jack in the Box order and then got into all this other stuff. We have there's rabbits. We have jackrabbit. We don't have hares. We have jackrabbits here. In the daytime, well, at night, it's the raccoons at night. The raccoons, the possums, the skunks, everything that the bobcats, the coyotes, and all of them eat. You got all of them with the gray foxes eat. You got all of them. In the daytime is when, well, the owls out here. The daytime is where you'll see. We have peregrine falcons. We have red-tailed hawks. We have falcons. We have hawks. We have road runners. Yeah, we got falcons, hawks, road runners. All those. We have all of those. Let me turn this back on really quick. I mean, I want to listen to what they're saying again, but Jaded Driver is so pissed off that he don't understand how it works. You're not about to make no money off of me, G, for no reason. Let me see. All right, now let me get back to this YouTube thing, and let me see where I left off. Let's see what they're talking about.
What the fuck are you doing now?
Go with it.
One of them Roy's frogs.
He does.
Maybe I'm one of Roy's secret frogs.
Exactly, Jig. Exactly. We ain't seen those frogs in a while. You probably ate the fucker.
Well, they ain't saying nothing now. Let me see. I know Roy does hop on in. I'm not about to let that ad play on here.
There, Hector. You polishing this knob. Yet you're talking about.
Don't you guys know? No, we can't. No fighting amongst ourselves.
Let me see.
Mike over there. Damn it.
Well, they ain't saying too much more. I ain't gonna put nothing else up. I only want to get that one part with the Jaded Driver being upset and talking about it. Jaded Driver, you got to understand, I'm on every single platform. So even if you even try to go put that up on Facebook or anything else, I'm gonna hit you over there too. I'm on all the platforms, G. He's Red Bull Jack said, bruh, I'm in Washington. We got 90% of the same shit. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Now it's crazy. We have bear signs, right? But I ain't never seen no bear. I ain't never seen no bear. Like, I gotta go to like Sequoia National Forest to see like the black. Oh, actually, I can go to Altadena, Pasadena, in LA. I can see black bears there. They just go in the backyards and stuff. We got mountain lions here too. Motherfucking cougars, motherfucking mountain lions. Woo! When you out there walking on them trails, people, you think you hear something? You like, was that something? Yes, mountain lions are out there stalking you. They will stalk, and they like to come from behind to just pounce you down and get you. You better be prepared. What was that song on Disney? Scar song? Be prepared. I like that one. I like that one. There's a real lion called Scar, and he's legendary in Africa. He killed like over 300 and something hyenas and survived more than like 10, 12 years as ruling. And him and his brothers killed so many rival males, and he actually has a scar over his eye, and they named him Scar. But he wasn't slim like the scar in there. This was a big scar. Shoot. If you out there, people, don't be afraid to give a copyright strike. Don't think that if you give one of those, you're a punk ass and all this other shit. Don't think like that, because then you're gonna be walked all over, and they'll just keep taking all your stuff. You know what I mean? That's why Eli's stuff, if you take it there with him, he will take it there with you. That's what Eli will do. His little short ass will go ahead and do that. And do all that. What he needs to stop doing, though, whenever, he walks by a building, they're playing mariachi music. Let me go ahead and hit mute. If you don't stop that, Eli, that's just a local band. You don't even know who it is, man. You don't stop that. He says he wants to do some work with me, and I've been waiting for him to let me know when. Because otherwise, he's just saying it just to say it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But that's crazy how that owl flew right across the street, and I saw him. Red Bull Jack said, well, no, you did not say that. Nah. It is kind of Mitch Bade. When you're both playing the game, you got to deal with it. And it's funny as shit. You know what? You know about the rapper Tech-9 then. When someone calls you Mitch Bade or Mitch Blade, Tech-9 did a whole song about that. And call you Mitch Bade. That means you, hey man. He calls you that. You are not on a good list. You are not on a good list if he calls you that. We gonna be out here. I'm gonna be out here for a few more hours, man. Working graveyard. We did a lot of DoorDash earlier, but late night, I like to do the late night thing, man. The graveyard shift. You're out here by yourself. You got the wildlife you normally don't encounter and shit. Oh, you smoked the blunt. You smoked the blunt with Tech-9 at Apocalypse. Yeah, been bumping Tech-9 since the 90s. Yeah, boy. Ooh, Angelic album. Ooh, that Angelic album is fire. That's when, look, man, look, if I can, all right, if I put Bone Thugs, East 1999 Eternal, if I put that one, The Art of War, Angelic, and the Twista album, which one do I want to put from Twista? Any one of them Twista albums back then, and Crucial Conflict. Okay? I can listen to them all day. Tech Nine is one of my favorites. I've been listening to him. When we performed at the Grove in Anaheim, we performed with Tech Nine. Well, we opened up, but Tech Nine was there. It was Tech Nine, DJ Quick, and a couple local artists. Met Tech Nine in, and then I did some work with the Cottonmouth Kings too. Not on an album, but we performed at the Observatory in Santa Ana. We performed there, and in the mix of us getting off stage and Cottonmouth Kings coming on up, they said, "Nah, stay on stage, stay on stage. Let's kick some freestyles and shit." So we did some freestyles and shit with the Cottonmouth Kings. So that's why I tell a lot of people don't understand. I have ASCAP, and I don't put out any work anymore. I was part of a group, so I don't put out the work anymore. If I ever do work, it's gonna go into whatever I do for my own channel and shit like that. I do it like that and get it in. But my producers and everything, all my music is from my producers and all the other shit. You know, all our shit, our TNC shit, that New California taking no chances. So whenever y'all see me do this, I'm throwing my T in the air for TNC. Okay. And then if I want to throw up the full TNC, it's the TNC. I'll put it here. It's the T, the N, and the C. But the T by itself is right here. So whenever y'all see me get hype or something and I start doing this, it's not a gang sign. That's my crew, TNC. It's my crew. We're also at the Cottonmouth Kings. We're also at the show with Bone Thugs and Tech Nine. Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy that these names perform with each other all the time. Now check this out with Bone Thugs. My boy AP, he actually designs their album covers. He also worked with NASCAR and does things for he's worked with Jeff Gordon and all. We all grew up together and stuff. So the artwork that we have for our music and things that I get, a lot of it comes from AP, Aaron Purnell. A lot of it comes from him and Bone Thug, Fanatics and Sense. We used to be out at Tower Records waiting for the Bone Thugs albums to drop. People like, man, you've been listening for, I mean, I've been listening to, I'm hip hop. I got people in my family that's part of hip hop, the Sporty Thieves and, the Pigeon Song and all them, all my cousins. I got Big Cass, Bam, my cousin Bam raps for Bone. My other cousin Robert does other stuff. My uncle Mike is a producer for a lot of the groups out there. Dirty Red is my cousin. My cousin Stanton Lewis, he plays the organ and plays the keys for Mary J. Blige, Deborah Cox, and all of them. He plays the keys for all of them. Like we grew up playing the drums and all that stuff, like it's in us. Atlantic Star, the old 70s group, Atlantic Star, my family is part of Atlantic Star. The original King Kong movie. My dad's mom is the little girl that is in the movie. The Little Rascals, Big Shot, and all them. Those are my dad's mom's siblings and cousins and stuff. The original Little Rascals. Yeah, the Wicked Wonka tour. Yeah, pretty sure it was 2003 Portland because Seattle banned ICP, and so the Friday. Hey, ICP. You know what? Their music was crazy. I start getting into ICP like all the way when I was like, oh yeah, Eminem don't like them. Now, people, I've been listening to Eminem since Scribble Jam and the Rap Olympics and all that stuff, going back to Idea and all those dudes. You know what I'm saying? Says one of my buddies I went to the show with, he later produced Hospins. Ooh, okay, now Hospin, check this out. I love Hospin. And if you know Hospin, you know about Daylight. Now, Daylight lives in Irvine, run into him and everything. Daylight and Hospin is like he's the Tech 9 version of Daylight. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Man. I forever might be the best. My bullets will rip to your chest. I represent for the West, where I'm putting them niggas to rest. When I'm put to the test, I gotta grab my tech and start mixing these niggas up with metal and flesh. I gotta beat these niggas up just to beat these niggas down. Run these niggas in just to run these niggas out. I treat it like work time, punching my clock out. They call me James 20 because I'll punch your lights out. I'm taking the mic down, grabbing the full fifth. I don't shoot guns, alcoholic, I'm drunk, bitch. All my G's up, all them bras down. Gray and blocked up, the block is hot now. Pops get popped like them Crip and blood fights. Them niggas that checked in, checked out with short lives. Let me tell you about the real and how it get. When you come to California, don't be banging that shit. Yeah, we got some stuff. Let me go back. Let me go back up. The owl distraction. Let me see. Let me go back up. Ooh, it did some weird shit. Okay, remind me. Yes, Red Bull Jack, exactly. So on a loophole, I own Cherry's face. Exactly. I own Cherry's face, and now you use his face to own their asses. Well, my thing is already up there. It's already up there. They try to use it, but when they figure out that Reese actually owns Cherry's face. Yeah. Yeah. I own Cherry's face. Yes. That's the funniest part about it. And me and Cherry are cool. Like, me and Cherry have a relationship that's I didn't like him at first, and we actually wanted to go do some real harm to each other very bad. Yeah, the poop hole. Like, I wanted to like really smash him out. Like, bam. And he felt the same way about me. And it got to a point to where even though all that stuff was going on, I was still communicating with him behind the scenes because he got my number from my thing. It's up there. So he would call me and leave crazy ass voicemails and text me weird ass shit. So whenever he would do that stuff, I would text back like, man, just be real with me. Just go ahead and just chop it up. So while he was talking shit online, behind the scenes, he was like, dang, I can't get to this dude. Like, he really wants to talk to me and shit. So throughout all our whole beefs, we still had something cordial there. And it actually like played out now to where everybody else hates him. And I figured him out. So we don't mess with each other like that anymore. So it's all cool. But I own Cherry's face. Yeah, I own it. I own Cherry's face. Let me see right now. Doing all right. Doing all right on some views. Doing all right on some views. It's the middle of the night. You can't expect everybody to be on up. We at 300 right now. It's all good. Now, my brother lives in Spokane. He lives there now. My oldest brother. Go tubing up there and all that shit. I went to school in Edmonds. Well, I went to Edmonds in Villa Creek. Played basketball there. But I'm from down here. So I got homesick and came back down. He said I'm on the wet side of the mountains. Oh yeah. Except the wet side. I know about that. I went up there and I was like, damn, this motherfucker crazy up here, man. One thing I did like up there though, the Native Americans. Okay? The Native Americans were cool, man. You know, we got them down here too, but it seems like the Native Americans up there are a little cooler than the ones we have down here. I don't know what the difference is, but they seem to be a little bit better up there. So read back to the cherry part. What part's he talking about? They're owning their asses. Man. I want to smoke a blunt right now. It's 3 a.m. It's 3 a.m. I don't think I'm going to get an order for a little bit. I think I'll twist one up really quick, though. I'll twist one up really quick, though. I'll twist one up really quick. Go ahead and break this thing down. Go ahead and break this thing down real quick. Go ahead and twist one up real quick. It's 3 a.m. right now. Ain't nobody around. Ain't gonna get no order for a bit. You have to twist one of these bad boys up. Open up this pack. White renters of native-owned homes. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We got the casino right here. We have Morongo, we have Pachanga, Morongo, and Saboba. We got the casinos right here, all on that Indian reservation land. I can get to Saboba right now in about 15-16 minutes or so. I can get there quick. Bam. Go ahead and break this shit down real quick. Bam. Got that there. All right. Blunt Road. Just that fast. Now, I'm going to talk to y'all while not smoking on camera. I might call it quits right now for a little bit, take like an hour break. As a matter of fact, let me see my phone. Let me turn the app off. Let me turn the app off. Turn the app off. I'm about to light this up real quick and take about an hour break. Take my lunch break. Taking a lunch break in the middle of the night. People, it's third shift. Take your lunch break. The people at Target, it's the Target parking lot here. So I got Taco Bell, Jack in the Box. I got Taco Bell, Jack in the Box, and I got Wendy's and Del Taco right there that stay open 24 hours. So these are my spots. And then if I get like how I have to go to the Jack in the Box on that side, it's about 2 miles up the road. Then I got the Carl's Jr., the Hardee's up there. It's Del Taco, Jack in the Box, Carl's Jr., 7-Eleven. I got all those right here. So this right here is my little area for the great graveyard shift. Because all right here is the all right here is the is a warehouse central. So I still got to put gas in here. I'm gonna put some gas in just a little bit. I've been saying that for like the past hour. Chill for a little hour, change real quick. Take this little break. Take a little break, get it on in. Now, Red Bull Jack, what's the weather like up there right now, man? Let me see something. What's the weather like up there? Yeah. But you were spot on, Red Bull Jack, about the cherry shit, man. I own his face. I own Cherry's face. I own it. And they are real upset about it. Jaded driver, you probably waking up. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well, Jaded driver. He said we had light rain yesterday. Forecast is clear for the next 2 days. He said we're past our 70+ days. Sadly. You know what's crazy? Now we're starting to get the you know, because we get the heavy fog, and with the heavy fog, we're starting to get the dew in the morning, and then sometime at night we're getting some drizzles coming in. We should be seeing some wetness within hopefully soon. We should see some wetness. Only thing is, out where I am, is we got mountains and stuff, and it's desert, but it's like, how can I put it? It's desert, but then we got greenery. So when the rains come, it all changes. Everything turns green. It's about that. It's about that time. It's about that time. The only thing is, we got these with the mountains here. We got the mudslides. Okay, the mudslides, and then when you're doing these deliveries and all this stuff, roads change and all the other stuff. So we got those, and we have fire season. So fire season just left. We're not in fire season pretty much right now. We're in strong winds right now. We have really strong winds. We have really strong winds, and I missed our Telemundo NBC. I pulled up on them, and they said they just ended 3 minutes before I got there. I was gonna do something about the wind here in Moval, but the dust was blowing so crazy, I couldn't do it. And I wanted to, when I saw them, I wanted to set my camera up, you know, while they're doing theirs. I wanted to set mine up and put my tripod up and stuff like that. But I just missed them by 3 minutes is what they said. So my next step is to be on scene with all the news trucks and be reporting at the same time as the news trucks. That's my next thing. So hopefully I can get that done. Hey, we're getting closer to Mike Tyson and Paul and Jake Paul. We're getting closer now. I think Tyson might put everything he has left into this and knock this dude out. I think he gonna get knocked out by a grown ass Mike Tyson, and he might be the only person that can understand what grown man strength feels like. He might be the only one. Tyson about to give that dude some business, man. Tyson about to give that dude some work. I promise you, Mike Tyson go give him some work. Blow everything out the window. Blow everything out the window, and yeah, and there you go. I don't be doing the Mike Tyson hotboxing though. Yeah, right. But right now at graveyard shift, 4 a.m. Nobody out here. Just gonna sit and get this in and finish eating some of this food. Yeah, he says it's a service. On the best day, Paul couldn't take on Geezer edition type. Yeah, hey, you know what? You know what's crazy about old grown man strength, grandpa strength? You know when you were a little kid, you like, dang, this dude feel like he's stronger, he's more solid and stronger than a tree. Then when you get older, you be like, man, when I get older, nah, it ain't gonna be like that. And then you ever meet one of them old grandpa dudes that will shake your hand and your fucking hand just like, you like, what the hell? What type of strength is that? That's just in a handshake. Imagine that strength going into a punch. Yeah. Here's the most dangerous thing about, we're talking about Mike Tyson in the ring. Mike Tyson on the street. Let's say you're in a, you know how he goes through the hotels and stuff like that. Didn't he beat up somebody on an airplane? Dude thought Mike Tyson beat him up on an airplane. Look, Mike Tyson in a regular setting, I don't care. You can think you got all the juice. You can think you got all the juice. Mike Tyson, not in a boxing environment with no gloves on, good luck with anybody. Yeah, man. Mr. Tyson, I apologize, man. I apologize. My fault. Yeah, he said the guy was harassing him and kicking his seat. Mike Tyson fucked that dude on that airplane up. I was like, oh, that's what you don't want to happen to you. You don't want Mike Tyson. You don't want Mike Tyson to fuck you up. Now think about this. That dude was in a seat. You can't run in a seat. Yeah. Let me tell you this. My Uncle Donnie always been swole. He's my mom's older brother. Uncle Donnie was part of Slauson Boys. And he was one of the first people up in the real prisons here in California. He was there when they introduced like certain games and stuff, like certain games that you can play in there. He said, whenever he sees Mike Tyson and these big heavyweight boxers, you know, from you know, who are supposed to be destroyers, whenever he sees them fight, he always says, in my day, I would have took him. But then he says, it's some bad boys out there that I couldn't touch. He said, there's some bad boys out there in jail that Mike Tyson would not be able to touch. He said, there's some bad boys out there. And we used to be like, Uncle, what you talking about? And then he said, when he said this to us, we kind of understood Uncle was on a different level. He said, in order to maximize your full power potential, you got to focus every movement on your legs. Uncle had tree trunk chiseled. I'm talking about legs. Talking about the legs. He said you learn how to use these legs and have the ultimate power coming in. He says anything coming out here with some skill is deadly. When my uncle told us that when we was like young, we was like, oh, Uncle Donnie. My Uncle Donnie was the dude that will come over to your house and spend the night. And you got to get up before him because he's going to go and eat all the cereal. All of it. All of it. This is in the 80s. He going to eat all the cereal up. Not individual bowls. Like on Friday, when he poured it all in that big-ass bowl with that big-ass spoon, that's Uncle Donnie. He's about to pour all the cereal. And in the 80s, we had the Mr. T cereal. And that was my favorite. That was my favorite, was the Mr. T cereal. What's up, Cerebus? The Mr. T cereal. Uncle Donnie come over, there's no more Mr. T cereal at all. All in one bowl. He said, Cerebus said that kid on the plane only got like 2% of near 60-year-old. Yeah, annoyed, not raging, just annoyed, Mike Tyson. Hey, yeah. So, do you think that Jake Paul has annoyed him enough to where Tyson is just go, all right. Are we gonna see the Tyson that comes straight at you? You know, as soon as, because Tyson don't move left and right and stare down. He just looks at you in his eyes. So once that's done, Tyson does the little thing and just turns his back. He goes back there, does that little squat thing, does the little side to side thing like that, puts his gloves up just like this. Or we go see Mike Tyson, the Mike Tyson comes straight forward, or we go see him with a flashback where he comes forward with the side step, boom, 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 just to get Jake quick. Which Mike Tyson? Because if Mike Tyson come with the step, bam, bam, with that, ooh. If Mike Tyson does any of them combos that we remember, I'm telling you, Jake Paul, sorry. And this would be retribution and redemption, because like when he fought Ben Askren, dude's a jiu-jitsu dude. He don't fight. So I think I'll put some gas in here, actually. Ben Askren does not fight. He don't throw punches. Yeah. This shit good. Yeah. After this. Then he fought, I guess Diaz. He boxes and spars with Andre Ward and them. They have boxing hands, but the Diaz, Nick and Nate, they are Gracie Jiu-Jitsu extraordinaires. Okay? So he fought Anderson Silva, but see, these are people not fighting. He would not challenge Anderson Silva when he was in his prime, because Anderson Silva was lobbying that he wanted Roy Jones in Roy Jones's prime. Anderson Silva wanted that fight. He's not going to beat an Anderson Silva that is Anderson Silva. This Anderson Silva is putting on clinics on, and, entertainment. He said, do a backflip, my boy. That is Orange. That is hilarious. Your name is hilarious. Your name is. Does that say Orange? Oh, but I'm not going to say it like that. I'm not doing that. I'm not falling for that one. But that is hilarious. That is hilarious. I'm not doing a backflip, but you got a funny ass name. I think does his name say Orange Anus? That's hilarious. You are hilarious for that one, man. And it's how you spelled it that'll get someone to actually like say it and pronounce it in syllables, and that person will be made fun of forever. That is hilarious. I think that's how you say your name. Nah, I don't know. That's a fruit. It's a real fruit. Don't make me Google this. Okay, let me Google this. Because I think you're trying to do a fast one, but you're saying it's a real fruit. And if that's a real fruit, that is a real way to get somebody real good on a prank, because it's real. Let me see. Because you said my boy, which means you might be Hispanic, you might be Mexican, because you said my boy. So that's where I'm kind of tripping there. He said it's like an apple. Let me see. Oh. Excuse me. You're okay. But let me hold up. I gotta always double check it. It almost looks like a, oh wow. Oh. 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 Okay. All right. I stand corrected. And there is this part of, oh wow. There's a plant genus in the family and is native to South America. It's got the Wikipedia here. Okay. South America, the coast of Africa, India, lower parts of Asia, going into the islands, and on the coast of Australia also, and in Tasmania. Oh wow. Species of a fruit and plant. Dang. Look, everybody don't know everything. You learn something every day. Oh yeah. I thought you were trying to have me say orange anus, and I thought you were a troll. So that is hilarious. But if someone did not know, that's what they would think. That's what they would think. Orange anus. The craziest thing is not even spelled the same, but it's the way it sounds, like the way it looks, that's the way it is. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. Police talking to the employees here. And you got the big rig. Check this thing out. Let me get my napkin. Put some petrol in here. Gas is right now, I don't know how much it is in your area. Look how much it is here. This is the Chevron right here. That's $4.65, $4.85, $5.05, $4.75 for diesel. Now we have a couple places out here where the gas is $3 and some change, like $3.89. But there's only a few spots that's like that. So everything else is like that. Dead right now. Let me check the zone right here. It might be dead right now. It might be dead right now. Hold on, let me check this app. It might be dead right now. Let me see. Yeah. You know it's dead when they got the Walmart lit up, and Walmart don't even open until like, they don't open at 4 a.m. That makes this. I may call it and stop fishing right now. Just be done without fishing for the big fish. You didn't even come up to the stop sign. You gotta come up to the stop sign, G. You don't stop behind the stop sign and expect me to. I'm all the way at the front of my stop sign. I think I might just call this one done. Because it looks like they're doing some type of shift changes in some of these places. So normally when that happens, you won't be able to order. Even though a place is 24 hours, the customer may not be able to order at that time. It'll show gray on the customer app for that restaurant, but they won't have them off of the actual app. So they're gonna be doing all of this. Yep. That place. That might be it. But Jaded driver, you're probably just getting right now. It's 7-something a.m. where you are. Just go back and rewind this, man. I told you in your own video that you put up on that short, I left the message CPRS. CP for copy, right, and then strike. S for strike. You left me a comment reply that said ABCD, laughing out loud. And then when you got the strike, you didn't understand why. So go back and watch the beginning of this, or just watch it through. And then you'll get all your answers. Deuces.